Got him. As you can see, Dracula in the key. If you look good enough, you can see his facial structure. And you'll even see a camera on the key to prove it's him. Because why would there be a key in a camera? But why would there be M as in Mark and then freedom on a key when none of the keys have freedom on them except mine? But it being a chip connected to FBI, but the same circle connected to the FBI tag found on my desk, the same razor circle, and the FBI tag that was here where you could see it. It just said FBIS, as you can see where the tag's at, and the tag on top of it was the FBI one. But where you can see that tag is on Mark Shallot, which is M as in Mark, A as in Apple, R as in Red, K as in Kill, S as in Sam, H as in Hell, A as in Apple, L as in Lamb, L as in Lamb, I as in Indian, T as in Tom, at YouTube.com. Now look good, as you'll see him. You can see the camera looking right at you right there. That's a camera. Now you can see the facial structure where I'm pointing. We're going to get a pen so you can see it better. Usually you can see it perfectly right now. I don't know why there's so many people hacking me. We're going to prove how many people are hacking me. As there's 10 users on my phone through a mobile hotspot, right now there's millions of people hacking my phone. With the proof of it, we'll show you next. And how many ports. But you'll see his eyes blazing light out as he's so mad. You'll see it in a second. Hold on. Now, as you see his face, you see his two eyes? They're both cameras right there in front of you. And then you see his mouth. And then you see him shape-shifting his nose, his ears right here by the circle. You see his mouth. And then you see one eye opened up big wide. Then the other eye opened wide. You see his nose. And then you see his mouth. And if you go back here, you can see it more detailed. Hold on. Now, I got videos of him where you could see it perfectly clear, like super clear, of him actually coming out enraged. And I want to say we did take those videos with the last phone. Now you can see his face perfectly. You see his eyes, his nose, his mouth. It's only clear to see it directly in front of you, in the middle, where it starts. You can see the M as in Mark and then freedom on the key. And then you can check all the other gate keys and none of them having M freedom. And then you can see the FBI chip on it, on the key part, this part, which I believe could be on the other side. Hold on, we'll find it. As it's all here for you to find and see. As the strip of the key is a barcode, serial number, excuse me. And there goes the chip right there. Right there in the teeth. See that one? The diamond chip? Yeah, the one that's blazing out. That one right there. And there's another one right there. You see it? The square? That's the diamond chip. See the square? It's a little square diamond. It's a diamond chip, the same. That links FBI to espionage and terrorism of May 4th, 2017. As you can see, it's a square right there. That's a diamond chip. The actual diamond chip that proves the crime. And it's on the key. As this is the processing chip. Link to FBI. As you see the G code, that link to the FBI and the ticket, that's not on this one, but yeah it is, the ticket and razor, but the G code found on this, let me move this off, this proves, that's a microfilm off the desk that we just looked at, G code on the floor, and then G code here, and that's on the couch that electrocuted me on too, and then you can see it encrypted right here, hold on, then you see the encryption. Now, what we're going to be revealing today, since they got me pissed off, is so much that you're going to lose your mind. We're going to go ahead and open that up, that pillowcase. I want to say the treasure is in that pillowcase, and what's going to sink these guys for a life sentence is in that pillowcase. We're going to go ahead and reveal it. I want to state it's going to be shocking to most Americans to have to watch this. I'm sorry you have to watch it. Don't watch it if you don't want to be depressed by your country selling you to die. But me protecting you only to die for you, and them never tell you nothing about their champagne campaign, prove two things, and them sending an airplane or a helicopter when I'm right. As you can hear the plane, as that is a plane. And I was right, right? Okay, we're not even started yet, people. I want to say, what we're going to reveal today is going to be 583 million people involved with murdering a Secret Service agent, including the very Secret Service involved with murdering their own agent. But them stealing money from you, being involved with the first 9/11 attack, and me proving them involved with the second 9/11 attack as well. And that's going to be proven to you next, because we're going to be calling on live Instagram through my Batman, The Dark Knight Return, not Returns, Return, at gmail.com. And we're going to be doing it on live. We're going to be calling the Secret Service on live. We're not going to tell them we're calling them, as they're listening now with their Apple earbuds, and know everything that's going on and not report nothing due to their involvement in funding terrorism, stealing and committing tax evasion, tax fraud, and being involved in both terrorism and funding terrorism as well, with the exact data to prove it, and them even letting a impersonation of a Secret Service agent occur on court documents where it states Secret Service and then an LAPD officer's name, and then them letting one of their agents after that be murdered, and the witness to that, Dale Supervisor 911, LAPD, August 4, 2019, me kidnapped the next morning to a fake hospital, illegally cloned, I believe, and them milking a clone, and them committing nuclear radiation poisoning to me, torturing me in a home, and Homeland Security's civil rights retaliation, not do nothing about it but say they are, and with the proof recording of that and exported phone call of that too. This is the couch electrocuting around my skin to the couch. Yeah, don't worry, they're going to be going to jail for life anyway. And now we're going to show you how much evidence we're going to go ahead and book in on them off this is going to make them sick to the stomach, as each fluff ball is not only encrypted, but the wood from the bed having buildings on it, including New York City's Empire State Building. But so we have the map of the bomb plot to the White House, and the Secret Service involved in a bomb plot to their own White House, and me giving them the map, saying they'll do their job, never doing it, instead funding terrorism instead. Right? Right. Looks like an owl, doesn't it? Because it is an owl. We'll get to that later. Looks like an eye right there, right? Where the nose is to the left? Because it is an eye, and that's an eye there too, and that's why it looks like an eye. And those are the ears of the owl in the corners, and that's an owl shape, right? And that's because there's no line. That's the tail, right? Yeah, exactly, just like an owl. All right, very good. Now watch what I do to them. You want to see how I fuck them in the ass? Watch this good. And I'll show you how I fuck them in the ass to death, that is. Watch now. Watch how I fuck them in the ass so hard their asshole will fall on the floor right now. Now this is going to get them killed right here. Now watch this. This is going to send them to prison for life. Secret Service, Homeland, the rest of them. Watch good. Oh, it's going to give them a death penalty, actually. A little bit more than a death penalty, I would have to say. This is guaranteed. And we'll show you the planes flying through New York City, and the second bomb plot Secret Service is involved on New York City with planes flying through the building and not doing their job. Yeah, but they stole your money. And we're going to be calling everybody in New York now, since they didn't have my order ready. We're going to go ahead and call one house at a time, one business at a time. We're going to do a survey. Yes, calling every New York resident, show them pictures of the planes flying through New York City buildings and the second 9/11 attack, and have them call their local police today. So, get ready to rumble is now what we're doing now. Till they get that order at the window, they're going to be suffering mass trauma, head brain damage, and much more than that. And watch the brain damage start now. We're opening up the pillow, and we're going to go ahead and fuck them in the ass till they can no longer talk again. And I'm going to show you how I stop their breathing just by showing this alone. And then we'll call New York after that. On live Instagram, it's going to be on my Batman, The Dark Knight Return account. Okay? Watch good now. And I'll show you how to fuck them in the ass right. As now, they're going to wish they were dead. Trust me on this one. They're going to wish somebody took their life today. Or they might just take their own life. Actually, I think they're going to take their own life actually today. Because that's what kind of evidence we're going to show. Well, they might just go ahead and shoot themselves in the head and call it a day. Because they might as well where they're going next. And then the eternity to hell after that part. And that's for their involvement with passing the coronavirus Secret Service is involved with. Yeah, we'll show you that proof next. It's not going to be a good day for Secret Service, obviously, today. It's going to be the worst day of their life. The worst fucking day of their life today, guaranteed. If not worse than that. Well, we're going to be putting them on Front Street so everybody could see how they are and what kind of people they really are today. How they let their own female agent be murdered in cold blood and not do nothing about it, as we're going to call them and let you hear the reaction, how they don't give a shit about her murder. But how they don't care about a bomb plot on New York City. And terrorist involvement, that's their fucking job. But then we're going to show you another thing on them, that we're going to show them proof of corrosion to U.S. Mint, as they're supposed to take care of counterfeit, and them not do nothing about it. Watch good. It's the worst day of their life today, as I promise to you now. The worst day of their fucking life is today. I guarantee that part now. Their life is straight misery today. Hell and misery only. Well, they will receive that today. Hell and misery. Oh, they're going to be very fucking pissed. They're going to scream for their life. That's how pissed they're going to be today. They're going to scream so fucking loud the world's going to fall apart. Watch good. Their fucking glass house, the glass is going to break and shatter on the floor. Is how bad they're going to be. Yeah, they need to stop living in glass houses is their problem now. Now, as we're going to show you, each one is different and highly encrypted. Hold on. Let me dim the lighting. We're going to do one at a time, and we're going to be taking it off video to do pictures regular, because I want it installed to my Google account and for them to be fucked in the ass with it repeatedly for the rest of their life. And these are the people they bring outside to torture me by poisoning me in a home, facilitating my torture, and by hate crime for me being Jewish. But showing it on TV as a entertainment, and them not doing their job, stealing everybody's money, but basically telling the citizens of the United States that, yeah, we stole your money, go fuck yourself, what are you going to do about it? And threaten their lives to death, okay? That's what they're doing now, as they're that desperate now they have to. Go ahead and watch this good. This is the microfilm with my skin electrocuted onto the couch. And we're going to show you how the different ones, like this one is a rare one, as you see the blue freckles on it, and you see the cameras watching you, because they knew when I found it, they'd be needing to watch me, as they knew they were caught red-handed. Now, if you look here, you probably see encryption with an EDX, and that's what you do see, EDX, for me, and what they torture me by hate crime, under an X, and where an X is on everything in my life, including this here now. EDX with the white, yeah, X. See that white X? It's only that clear. Here, let me help you out and let you see it better, okay? You see the X now? Now you can see it a little clearer. EDX easier. EDX. Yeah, very good. Or FedEx, actually. FEDX, excuse me. FedEx. And that explains it because FedEx is involved. 100%. And then you can see the FedEx involvement. And that's why they're lowering and hiring the dimming. Did you see that for a second? As now FedEx was just revealed. As FedEx does have a video game selling my Mark Shallot, have copyrighting my name, Mark and Shallot, under the video game Margovian or Marjovian or Marjovian, Margovis or whatever the fuck it was. Sent to Sergeant Chavez at 1213-842-0783. But LAPD failed to do their job. As she did say she got a torture police report from me. I haven't received it. And they moved it to lieutenant and due to Chief Moore's involvement with these crimes. Them changing all the URLs and Amazon and Spectrum, my last 70 phones, they put a what's called again on it, where it's encrypted and where I can't get help but torture me only for protecting my country and me being an American citizen, of course, and them doing this all to me now. Now, as you can see this, go ahead and look. You see another one encrypted. You notice it's got a shine to it. Yes, it does. Well, some are encrypted with names and letters, signatures, and much more.